A success story. I am a success story.
Be a success story.
A success story. I am a success story. Yeah, success. A success story. I am a success story. Yeah, success. A success story. Yeah.
Can't talk to you, say, but you never be a success story. Sure, I don't forget you.
Reminisce on summer one. Reminisce on summer one. Get ready for the ultimate dance all night party. Featuring music by the Soca and Dance All Shutters. King Dash, DJ Deli, and DJ Roderick. Project with the one and only Talia. As we show up with Sprinter Pocket Mixes in our VIP Zoom Watch Yourself area. And live on Finger 5, it's 92 on RTV. Online across Media. And on Mixcloud at Same Frequency. Same Frequency. Soca Mix Dance All. Let's go. Last time that I checked, we go smash up on set. Last time that I checked,
They were tired.
get wet. Last time that I checked, everybody in sweat.
That they feel frequent. Look here, Mr. David, your
No.
our or Roderick.
Roderick.
Roderick ready for that man. Roderick energy that they gonna go tired. He's gonna bust them. Remember me tell you, run track, Xavier. Let's go. We ready, brain train. Right, this big right. Look at my friend from India. Ritika. Man, Ritika. Blessings, Nikita, and the other two. Oh, Denise. Hi, Denise. Good to see you, girl. Super. So hard to know this thing right now. Thank you, Jenny. Very well, very well. Oh, Lord. Yesterday we asked you about men and none of you could tell me about men. It was a shame. Yesterday none of you could tell me about the brothers. I wonder if today's gonna be a little better. Did we go study men? Did we ask them some questions? Latika from India morning. Denise, you ready? I want to make it a little bit easier today. I'm searching no more. It's 92. Good morning to you. How are you, Putos?
I'm good.
Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. Did you go like talk to a man, study men, tell yourself that you're ready to answer questions about men?
No.
So you're as bad today as you were yesterday?
No.
Did you try yesterday?
Yes, I tried.
And you never get one question right about the man then?
Twice. I got 2 questions.
Oh, you were the one that on the third you got it wrong. Never mind. All right, so here we go. IQ, you know, is their intelligence quotient and you know it is in terms of rating how bright a brother is or a person is. You know that's the IQ, right? So studies show that men who often drink too much, that they have a high IQ, that they have a lower IQ, or their drinking habit is not linked to their IQ. Which one is it?
They would have a lower IQ.
So brothers who drink too much have a lower IQ. You're correct. The man them will drink enough. Them offended no but I miss the study says so the more you drink, the people that might drink too much. Studies are showing that your IQ is not as high as it should be. You have one. Are you ready for the next?
Yes, the next.
So you know the ones that with the high IQ usually have a healthier lifestyle and such. How often do men lie than women? It means that them lie enough. Some men lie 2 times, 3 times, 4 times, or 5 times more than women. Studies show. What is it?
4 times.
How many times? The man them not have lied to you. No! Wrong. So when I get Miss Yvonne just coming, she got it wrong. Who will get it right? Let's see now. How often do men lie? How many times more do men lie? How many times more? It's 92. What's the answer, morning?
Morning, Jenny. Is it 3 times?
Ah, Jesus, what the Jamaican men never do to the women. Xavier won't do to the women. The answer is 2 times more. That means a woman lie too. But the men them lie 2 times more than the women. Xavier not going bad though. One last try. It is said that women lie, but how many times on average per day do men lie? How many lies on average do men tell per day? Morning.
Morning, Jenny.
How many lies per day? Oh, you want hint? They lie about 3 times per day, 4 times per day, 5 times per day, 6 times per day. How many times per day do they find that men lie?
Jenny never said 5 times.
Oh Lord. You shouldn't say so, you know. You're the last one to try. And the answer is actually men lie on average 6 times per day. Xavier, how many lies you gone from morning? Yeah? How many are gone? That's it for the brain train. No winner today. Y'all still need to study, man. Oh, no lie what box cover does. Xavier, how much lie you tell for man? 6 times per day on average. How many gone?
We not talk to you all morning, so we're not gonna lie. So,
Worries in the dance. Of course, it's a big up every time to that girl who wants to know how you lose belly fat. I'm going to tell you. I know. I'm going to show you. Ready, Xavier? Xavier, look fine.
It's happy time again, beach and booze again, girls in bikinis.
Yeah, sure, bro. But don't worry yourself. Yeah, sure.
All create enough body run up. Hear them we a be a gyal come up.
They get the right motion.
Put you in a drag, wish I stay. Party shot selector, turning up the speed. Damn it out, hold a play. Money a run cause we can full of Jenny and Xavier. Everybody a hold a bite. Gyal a broke out up in a see a blue light. But I don't see for me no close like it's right New York City. It's dancing, it's moving, it's electric. Little kids, hot girls, we can spin. Come on now, everybody catch this. DJ select this. Come on, oh, skip to my loop. Yeah, skip to my loop. Skip to my loop. We're dancing from evening till sunlight. This dance is so nice.
The first thing is you want to make sure every day the person who's belly fat every day have vegetables. See, this is starting with vegetables. Planting, I'm not gonna have all of that because they look fatty. I don't do fat. From the fruit fatty, I don't eat it. So I'm going to talk to you. Alright, so she want to know again. Hi, a toy. A toy. I get ready. Ding dong, it's your birthday. I want to make sure we big you up. It's your birthday. So for the person who say how to lose the belly fat, the first thing is you avoid the fatty food. The first thing is Okay, if you're eating belly fat, if you're eating fat, you get belly fat. Everywhere you go, get fat. So we don't do the fat. And then, of course, minimize how much juice you drink. You want me to say drink a lot of water. Every single meal, and I do mean every meal, breakfast, lunch, dinner, vegetables. And the vegetables must be half of the platter. I do mean half. We don't ever we only take a fork full and put it and some cut cabbage and say a vegetable that no. You want to lose belly fat. Half of your plate must be vegetables. You see the fatty fry food them? No. No. If you can avoid the fry food, it will be beautiful. Broil it, boil it, bake it, then be there. You go for the bees if you want to take off the belly fat. So somebody asked me, Jenny, how you gonna get belly fat? I'm exercise no less than 3 times per day, and then I'm gonna show you the abs. I'm gonna show you the abs and what you have to do. And a drink you drink to lose belly fat. Now, one of the things you can have if you have grapefruit is very good at cutting some of that fat as well. So grapefruit is beautiful. So I love grapefruit. Minimize the carbs. And worse if you name this bag of carbs at night. Whenever we eat carbs at night, biscuit and tea and stuff. A carbs, and if you're not going to use it, make sure you have that before you lay down. Because if you lay down after you have that, it is going to convert to fat. And you're going to have belly fat. So run up and down. When you stop move, like when you sit down and decide to listen to radio, TV, read a book, study, stop yam. For God's sake, you're going to stop eat. When you sit down at this, you eat the most, and at this, you get the belly fat. So if it is that you stop moving at 6 o'clock, 7 o'clock, if you stop eat. Drink water, 2 grape, 1 orange, half an orange, not no whole platter of fruit. Fruit platter is a lot of sugar. And if you don't use the sugar, it is going to convert to fat. So therefore, you have to change your diet. I want to love me. So therefore, and Jamaicans, them don't accept any container unless half of it is meat. Your meat should be no more than a palm. The palm of your hand. If you want to make sure you minimize belly fat and healthy, don't eat any more than the palm of your hand in terms of protein. Yes, Shana. That is it for the food and the lifestyle. I'm going to show you what it is you need to do now. I'm going to show you my life. What you need to get up and do like 3 times, 4 times per week. Ready? And dance. Move up and down. Walk, run. Dance.
Hits 92 FM. 92 FM.
I'm going to show you. So, Lazy Shana, I would ask me, Shana, you? But why you fit drink? You don't drink to lose belly fat. You have to move. You have to move. So if it is you lay down in your bed, imagine this is your bed. Just get up, do some crunching. Do some crunching. And do that every morning and you eat every day. So when you work it out every day, do some crunching. Then you can alternate. 1, cross. 2, that way you get upper and lower abs involved. And then I love this one. Coming every time, but always just click 1 time and down. Just upper and lower. Up, down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Inner. Me do all the inner. The chair and move. 1. Hold the phone good, young boy. 4, 5. And it's good for everything. So, the side. 1, 2, 1, 2. I saw you move belly fat, but you want to drink. Lazy. Get active. You can't dance to me. Let's go. So you lose belly fat.
Try when we party. Take the floor, but I move with your friend. If you want to pop in and walk over your son. From your ancestors,
boy, you drink to lose belly fat. Get active, let's go.
Let them say what they want to say, cause we don't fear them out. Let them say what they want to say, cause we don't respond and have it out. And bring them back.
And twist. And don't tell me what you have baby, because then you alone have baby, me have baby too. Not always have to have a baby, me could Lose it.
The moon up here, you use
Don't
pull them
breathe.
down. The rat the teeth them,
Super.
feel them. After dusty, they gonna mind the children, pull them down. Then I will name them and
Move, man.
now we know.
Get
Tell
up
them
and
again,
move.
think that pull them now. They was sit down reply the pitch pan. Like a load of dog.
Get
All
up.
rubbish fan say what they want to say. Cause we don't fear that them out.
Hey.
Let them say
Watch your
what
mouth,
they
somebody.
want to say. Cause we not just want to carry out. And when them talk, everything them talk. Them just approve of them in them heart.
Whatever you feel, enjoy my life or something. Get me a par with the man living large. Just buy a new car, need one more garage. From me, this all it was all in my thoughts. Speaking existence, no words come to pass. 428, your clock, your lap, a laugh. Enough said them at and them love that a sauce. When me have a free, no matter the cost. Champagne, a house, and me pop off the car. That from Sunday to Sunday, me party. Regular, the only road, I'm graphic. Big sauce in a chef, boy, yardy. Scotch, but the girl, I me say sassy. From Sunday to Sunday, me party. Regular, the only road, I'm graphic. Sauce in a chef, boy, yardy. From a little and I go every gal out the road. If you tell me clean and saucy. Amount of gal when me get to your pass me, I tell you 140. She see me the cologne never pass me. I say me act like lobster and sharks. Some white too nasty coulda never be bossy. You know see the gal them a say we brassy. I'm so clean like Jesus. So clean like Jesus. In the white place, I'm a Jesus peace. Alone I keep Lord Jesus peace. I'm so clean like Jesus. So clean like Jesus. In the white place, I'm a Jesus peace. I'm alone I keep Lord Jesus.
You say the dance, everybody want it. No man at the guns, everybody want it. If you stand up in a corner, you want to get left. This or dance, everybody want it. Every dance floor, we go up and a wheel lucky. Fingers snapping, we enemies, them have to watch it. Give me a kick a California and a kick foreigners. I say, sweet life, you be fit party. Me all off on the big belly lati. Girl, step up and do it like a elephant machine. We say, you're the wizard, girl, let's say you want the magic. It's a spell and we never dance, everybody, you have to catch up. No, no, nobody want me, we promise not it. Some of them are imitate the thing with them a crap. Them say them better than we, give them a clap. Say them in the place where they go and run a lap. Keep it for you to then you rock to the collar pocket. You should say no more with your river, so she have. It ain't in every school and the team, so they must stop it. They don't know about the one that take off the second one. So you all let it stop,
Jenny, Jenny, and Xavier.
Party, yeah, man, nothing to do like a party, like me love see, girl a bubble up, girl a wine up, girl a do the, girl a get them tummy up, yeah, girl a fling it up, girl a catch it up, girl a brace, cute face.
Hits 92 FM, 92 FM.
Girl a bubble up, girl a wine up, girl a do the, girl a get them tummy up, yeah. Girl a fling it up, girl a catch it up, girl a brace, cute face, girl a got it, yeah. Whether you stay in, now you're going out, girl you clean, take a picture on the ground, you show it out, yeah. East, west, north, south, get a shot from me phone and me link, just a call on the tractor. Yo, walk one mother to walk one at the world, because you fly your bed. Not turning at the place if the party get, yeah. Man, nothing with you like a party, like, yo. Anywhere we link up, here girl a turn up, here things a drink up, yeah, grace, yeah, girl is people, you know. We get that instant, you're getting more from the distance. She don't want no eating a fish stand. She get a different thing, you know, you know, the girls put one fish on the tree. Journey and Savior.
Hits 92 FM, 92 FM.
Show them you're young and free. Get your foot to wine. Wine like you wine. Wine like you wine. Like if you've gone crazy. This girl is trouble when she bubble when she wind up on it. She's trouble when she bubble when she bite on it. She's trouble when she bubble when she wind up on it. She's trouble when she bubble when she whiny. Trouble when she bubble when she wind up on it.
Hits 92 FM, 92 FM.
When she bubble when she wind up on it. She's trouble when she bubble when she
Wind up on my body, girl. Why like it's a carnival? Girl, me love the way you wine for me. Girl, your wine is so emotional. So wind up on my body, girl. Me want you come wine your waistline for me. Baby, you're bubbling, baby. Girl, you're a party animal. And you're acting body release. Girl, you're a party animal. Jenny and Savior.
Hits 92 FM, 92 FM.
One time I sit down and pray. Sometimes I wonder if, what if when we say step out, we did a step back? What if we never smoke? What if we never mash and grab? Business lock, wonder how them girl they would react. What if we did that bitch we turn down become a black? What if we that two behind the face, me neck and I'm back? What if me was the type of person feel murder my friend because he borrow me strap and not bring it back? What if we did a grab purse and a broke shop? Police wear me over and me vehicle full of shop. Big shoot out to your set trap, skull crack. Simple me now who's the meanest man in like a phone a chop. What if we never have selectors on this track? You probably could have never hear this track. What if when you say watch out for this, you never watch out for that? Me get the blessing from the father of us. You never know. What if your best friend turn it for? What if tomorrow morning Jamaica start this storm? What if that's how the story goes? If we be together alone, what if you see me there for? What if tomorrow morning Jamaica see you? She go dance for the money, 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 she go dance for the money. She go dance for the money, she go dance for the money. Tick and tock, 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 tick and tock. She go dance for the money. Tick and tock, 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 tick and tock. She go tick and tock, tick and tock. She go tick and tock, 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 tick and tock. She go tick and tock.
Hits 92 FM, 92 FM.
Yo, Freddie. Yo. Now me ready. This a girl a hot up me head. She a bubble and a mash up me neck. Be a girl a woulda pop out the leg when you turn in that way. I make you a dance over. Healthy body straight from Africa. Ivory Coast back to Gambia. Nigeria, Jamaica. Keep on whining like that. Keep on bubbling like that. Keep on whining. You go get what you deserve, girl. Keep on whining like that. Like that. Keep on whining. vibrate, vibrate. Thick guys, skinny guys, vibrate. Skinny guys, fat guys, vibrate. Now they make me frustrate, mama. Make you not communicate, mama. Go down and pick up this, mama. I like the way you shake, mama. Put that thing on your take, mama. Baby, put me in my place, mama. You know I go back with your kiss, mama. Baby, go down with the place, mama. Take it easy. You can't come and please me. Cool it down, down, down. Go down. Cool it down, down, down. Go down. Take it easy. You can't come and please me. Cool it down, down, down. Go down. Cool it down, down, down. Go down. Vibrate, 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 vibrate. Thick guys, skinny guys, vibrate. Skinny guys, fat guys, vibrate, 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 vibrate. Thick guys, skinny guys, vibrate. Skinny guys, fat guys, vibrate. You wet about 3 times. When me did ask for some me time. Money never did there and you rock on everything. I'm really the feel to some me kind excuses. Not really going to fix things. The two of us right now are victims. Me really should have tell you from the day when we meet. Say me and one girl we just love them. Just should have run no car if you come look me. That the kind of just shake it. If me didn't know, then you wouldn't get nothing. Cause I walk foot, boy, can't date me. I told me love you. My baby father, me love you. I really just love you. You know, you me say me love you. Baby, me no want you. I know more. Picky your friend with the Jaguar from Portmore. How you think we put it to job on the road and open the bank account and show you still have a look for the 50 them fast food. That's the next thing me want to talk about. If me not get it by the end of the month, start ready yourself, you come back. What can me love you? Baby, I'm proud of me love you. I really just love you. You know you're so it's a jar when another star must see the coffee that flow like in a Starbucks. No big up friends, you make the one of them say in a dance and she's all your guard stars. Taxi they about the youth man must. The whole of 6 youth will have the place farm up. 3 sweet no fit you have to get a car up. A sense back and used to bring without so big up Carlos. Is a brighter day when a dark time of sunrise. It's great when the youth them take a shot and another one rise. And it no matter anywhere you come from, but you see when another youth from in a this sunrise. And up matter put on, no food and eat. Back to school and Christmas I will leave a treat. So when so sassy I beat out a straight. We say, yeah my icon. It's a jar when another star must get. Coffee that flow like in a Starbucks. Hey, easy governor, know them a call you. You wanna remember when you name they have them a say you can't bust food. Taxi they about the youth farmers. Lil and Seven I get the place farm up. And me say, Tasha Alexander, that don't make no one.
You contribute directly to Jamaica's national development when you pay your customs duties. Let's all do our part in keeping the wheels of our economy turning. The time by the Jamaica Customs Agency is
8:30 on Hits 92. How you doing? Who's going to vacation? Where are you going?
Rio Hotels loyalty sales are back. Get an extra 15% off using promo code 15RC in our all-inclusive Rio Hotels in Ocho Rios, Montego Bay, and Negril. Sign up for free to our Rio Class loyalty program and book before October 4th on Rio.com or call us at 940-8019. Join now and get 50% off using the promo code 15RC.
All right, so here we go. As Xavier continues to play some hits and get himself into some historic spots and all these nice things. It is a Wednesday, and I know you got more. Let's go in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's roll.
True story. True story.
Front page of the Green are not looking so good. Good morning, JPS. Loop me right there, so because this is crazy. JPS says 83% of electricity stolen. That's so much people out their teeth like, man. That's so much people out their teeth like. What?
True story. True story.
83% of electricity is stolen. Who's paying for it? See, no, that's my problem. Legislature told Parliament that between 10 a.m. and 7 p.m. daily, some communities are without power as JPS seeks to punish illegitimate beneficiaries. I'm still trying to reach who is paying for the light. I'm still trying to reach that part of who are paying. If 83% of the people them are thief lights, who are paying for it? I open on me. That's why I'm looking for information on me, which is why people wonder why them bills are high. Said that this has been the case for months and has been across the board in many communities. Winsome Callum, Director of Corporate Communications at JPS, denied the allegations that company's technicians carried out a policy of turning off power in retribution against electricity thieves. Callum said, however, that there were devices configured in its infrastructure to trip when usage soared above certain levels. Okay. No one know who are pay for the people. The light will not thief. Government owns 20% of the company, should not accept what he has said has become a JPS policy. At the same time, he chided the Office of Utilities Regulation, the industry regulator, for taking what he perceived to be a passive approach to the crisis. That still not answer the question, though. If 83% of electricity is stolen, how is that paid for? Why we not reach there so yet? Somebody tell me who pay for the light. Because if you are thief light, who pay for the light? Whose bill is it on? Better not be my bill. Me just want to reach. Me don't know why me I read the story. Me still can't find out who pay for the 83% people. Light thief, what thief? Who pay for the bill? Not enough thief that. 83 minus 100.
17.
Just 17% that we are paying for the bill. So if 17% of us are paying the bill, I 17% are paying for like
The 83%.
So one of the reasons why my bills are high? Impossible.
Maybe.
No, mommy, I call JPS. No payment. I'm not paying no bill for no light thief. We're not thief light and again, I'm not paying feet at 83% down not thief light. What the fuck's come on this? No. So 17% of we are bear the weight of the people that are thief light. You know, me ask some people, why don't they leave? Like they be volatile and stuff. And I say, why don't they leave? And I said, boy, you know, you have to try bill and stuff. So I say, Not pay water, not pay light. Now, you say it lightly, but my question is, when them use it, at what pay fee? Watch my bill now. Watch my bill. Now pay for no light here. That's coming right now. Right now.
Just too grand. I do feel like me take your life away. That's when we put your office in. JPS cut off your life today. And I'm just too grand. It's just too I'm gonna take your life. It's just so grand. I do feel like me take your life away. And your best friend will put your office in. JPS cut off your life today. And I'm just so grand. It's just too grand. I do feel like me take your life away. And your best friend will put your office in. JPS cut off your life today. And I'm just so grand. It's just too grand. Man, I hustle too hard for your money too grand. 2 weeks, not too long. The Bridget Timber said you were and tell him say she want 2 man. That she tired of the 2 grand. Over Guyana, 2 grand can't buy nothing. So the man big for the cool or a drop for the so hard. They look up opportunity, not easy for you. So we have to elevate from the struggle. We just 2 grand. I do feel that we take your life away. And your best friend will put your officer. JPS got off your life today. And I just 2 grand. It's just 2 grand. I do feel that we take your life away. And your best friend will put your officer. Cause if we want this to be a better place for you and me, we gonna get up, stand up and fight for victory. If we want this to be a better place for you and me, because the politicians, they are not doing nothing for we. But if we all live in love, throw away all the education, we will see the pictures that we don't have to live in fear. So I give thanks every morning as I rise up. We have to
Jenny and Xavier.
If we want this to be a better place for you and me, we gonna get up, stand up and fight for victory. If we want this to be a better place for you and me, because the politicians, they are just doing nothing for me. So let me tell them this: life for the greatest, money and the next best thing. Everybody have their one life, so the best advice is quality. Life for the greatest.
Hits 92
Money and the next best
92
thing. Everybody have their own life, so the best advice is quality. But just a put in the work, the strength of never length of you to deserve the success. So we are get, we've been through the worst, Jaja. You with the blessing and the lift of the curse. Now, everybody just listen to the verse and all of life, so the positive words. And the world don't know, so we bless with no curse. I know me up a different curse, so me tell them again. Life for the greatest, money and the next best thing. Everybody have their one life, so the best advice is quality. Life for the greatest, money and the next best thing. Everybody have it. I believe we continue, we start towards my dreams, my destination we have to reach. I believe we all have the pressure like rings, but win as long as we don't give in. I believe no matter how hard it seems, there is a
Hits
solution
92
for
FM,
everything.
92 FM.
And it no matter if we lose every day, one day we must get paid. Me a
Jenny and Xavier.
up. See a focus and me say me not give up. Up, yeah. Cause life is a journey, yeah. You live and you learn it, take me and give me what's up, yeah, we up. And hey, what I give you one say if we stay, nobody can take it away. And anytime of your time, we soar to the sky, them can't make you fly delay. Yeah, that's why we keep going on and on, through the rain, through the sun, through the storm. And anytime I feel weak inside, just give me the strength to carry on, me and keep me up. Easy, I just life. Get the youth, never give up the fight. Gee, with that, my life's too sad, so me no worry. My life's too happy. No matter where them talk, no move happy. No watch no bad mind, nobody. Mama tell me stay, son, go on a mess. No matter what they think you want to pull up your head. Cause life's too sad.
Jenny and Xavier.
My life's too happy. Get your youth, just go everywhere. Go make it better. Do your thing, you hustle and be wise and get your act together. But do not own a paper. Fit them, get the better. Pick up like you in a jail and make you suffer. No greedy. Go and work for your little till you get to turn up. Nobody be no bluff. Believe me, get your youth full of talent, so you know we must bust. Jaga over us, and life's too sad. No worry, my happy. No matter where them talk about, no move happy. No matter what mind up at the mama tell me say, me call a man. No matter what if you want to pull up your head, the time's too sad, yo. So me not happy, no, my life so happy. You might not drive back here now, but you soon can drive one. Yeah, you soon can buy one. You might never burn a plane before, but you soon make a fight, man. Just one, just the most I want, mama teach me. We never give up. I'm in the road, get lucky and the country get wrong. I'm a killer, say, mama, me not be no bro. No, don't take a walk it to make you live up. My life's too sad, yo. So me not happy. Yeah, my life's too happy. No matter where them talk about, no move happy. No matter what my life. If you blame like you blame, who give it? So don't blame like blame the way how you live it. Father God never sleeping, waking, no make mistake. So blame it on the friends that are surrounding with fake. You blame like you blame, who give it? So don't blame like blame the way how you live it. Father God never sleeping, waking, no make mistake. So blame it on your friends that are surrounding with fake. Who know best the best, can we serve past
Jenny and Savior.
Look like a job later. Believe in a God and keep me warm like a sweater. When the heat and traffic swallow me up like a alligator. Even though them not no lots, them dread. And if you want to know your friend, pretend like you did. And see how much thing them will have say over your head. Cause them all want eat your flesh up like it is a loaf of bread. Never let them get sit down in this game, say hate. Cause them always spreading rumor like they think it is a
Hits
bait.
92 FM, 92
Because some
FM.
of the least, if we fight fire with fire, then everyone not go dead. Hey, if you blame like you blame, who give it? So don't blame like blame the way how you live it. Father God never sleeping, waking, no make mistake. So blame it on the friends and in your surrounding with fake. You blame like you blame, who give it? So don't blame like blame the way how you live it. Father God never sleeping, waking, no make mistake. So blame it on your friends and in your surrounding with fake. Everybody have a chance to be what them want to. No blame it on me because you pass and haunt you. I'm poor but I'm happy. You're rich and I'm not fun, you never realize my music have more power than you don't know. Everybody have a testimony. All them who worry about this money, them still not set no goal. Oh, them so cold, so them won't be have them name from fail. If you blame like you blame, who give it? Don't blame like blame the way how you live it. Father God never sleep away, you don't make mistake. So blame it on the friends of kids. One of them that flash away. What goes up must come down. Goes around, comes back around. In life we have ups and downs. All of the things we want just waste your time and not away. What goes up must come down. Goes around, comes
Jenny and Savior.
in life we have ups and downs. All you need
Same thing again. In a share, dump in a mackerel. But we give thanks cause something in a different still. You work easy, tomorrow we can back still. God, you them a pay. Same thing again. Months when the bills go up, we can't pay. But we can't give up, now we try the fast way. Come on, come see me girl in China, the walkway. The job not so we can't stay. And the same thing again. We work hard, trying to make it someday. When we done with guys, all of my like it's a fun day. Friday come and we kick back until Sunday. But tomorrow it's Monday. Back to the same thing again. Early morning after reach a work even. Never the boss, never move like a man. When we not qualified to be in the bank place, understand when some free step on my shirt are just the same thing again. Get to people struggles never end, and even though it's no money, it's still more problem. But we want change the trend and make things better with children. But until then, are just the same thing again. Every day, mama gonna work left her. Two little daughter, them when she brings from her earth as little breast start show. Him and a flirt, no another teenager giving birth, and the same thing again. Now I get to youth, I get stifled. Can't break the system, no matter how we try to. Frustration make the virgin gun pick up the rifle. Just a continue the cycle and the same thing again. Just another crime without a solver. Youth get killed without money.
Hits 92 FM, 92 FM.
Him get the worst cause I him turn up in the house and the same thing again. It's just another night. People got the road and I defend them rights. Me, I tell you, the nice you can hear a lot of struggles and the vice are the same thing again. Get to people struggles never end, and even though it's no money, I still more problem. But we have to change the trend and make it better for the children. But until then, same thing again. Get a stamp in our boot. Drop in a foreign cause a baptist man a look. Things kinda slow, only by time them look to foot. We a get it by the hook or by the crook, cause of the same thing again. Now things start turn. Things are look pretty now. Money start earn. Informers start to watch round up with them concerned. Friends getting back. The free paper burn and not the same thing again. One time when you're full of water. Everything goes so long with us in my daughter. I'm from the plain land. Don't like it carry on. Square one cause of the same thing again.
This one goes out to all the mothers. You know, I love you. Oh, yeah. Got to tell you, me mother. Me glad you never dash me away. Me glad you bring me come here so me can lay here today. Me mother. You never did about the mission. Me have to show me thanks and me have to show appreciation. Me mother. Because you never dash me away. Because you bring me come here so me can lay here today. Me mother. You never did about the mission. So me have to show me thanks and me have to show. Me mother in my life like Jack. She in a spirit and truth. She make me not rock nobody not load. She make me not stop nobody not shoot. Me love me mother from me know myself as I you. As a son, love the girl the man. Starving a fruit. Find yourself a wife and bring myself a grand you. If I get no love me mother, she could never love me. She laid the foundation in this man that you say. Because you never dash me away. Because you bring me from your son, me can lay here today. Me matter. You never did about the mission. So me have to show me thanks and me have to show appreciation. Me matter. When things aren't going my way, and it's like I can't even see how bright today. Then when my life starts to get so hard, now I kneel down and pray to the Lord. When the pressure starts.
Good morning, Mr. Melhado. How are you doing? It's been a long time. Jenny here. You ready? My darling, God bless you. Amen. And are you? You ready? All right, don't worry.
Never met my little that's a very empty. She's happy, we don't care about no girl. Unless my baby have suffer, Almighty Georgia. Me a pray to the high. Never met my little baby cry. Yo, me used to worry about my life, now me a tear again. When she up my mind and me a house, me have no fear again. When me a tear her, me tear her leaking. But me tear it smart, I'm gonna want to love me kid. Only for interest in me little that's a life. Me can't define the things in life, me would have sacrificed my life. She get half of me heart time, and I get them at the part. Cause you want to love the cow, for love the cow. As long as she's a girl, you don't care about her.
I got one of my favorites of all times, and I want to say good morning to one of my favorites. It's good to have you, Peter Melhado, chair for the PSVI. It's good to have you on it. Is your first time on Hits 92, Mr. Melhado?
You know, regrettably, I think so.
I think so too. It's a shame.
Yeah.
Yes. I've been here for over 20 years, and it's your first time with me on air. We've worked in so many capacities before.
Yes, truly. Yes. Well, to be here.
It's good to have you. Now we're talking about the PSVI. What exactly is that? And as the chairperson for logistics operations committee, let's just get everything into full perspective. What's that about?
Sure. So the PSVI was formed by the main private sector groups, the PSOJ, the GMA, and the JCC.
Okay.
And the idea really was to assist the government in its national vaccination program. And we really operated at two levels. One was technical and financial assistance. So the current vaccine management platform that we used was a collaborative effort between ourselves, the Ministry of Health, and UNICEF, who kindly donated funds to support it. So we worked hard on that. We donated 400 tablets for use in the field, etc. We provided project management services. So that was kind of the first phase before we got vaccines, and we were getting the country ready for a vaccination program. And now, in our current format, what we're doing is really actually operating sites. So we go to, if you're a large private sector company, we go to your doorstep. We set up, we counsel, we educate folks at the site, and we've been getting a really good response. We just crossed the 20,000 job milestone, if you like, and we have many more interventions planned. So we also have a fixed site that we operate at Girl Guides every Thursday, and so smaller companies can access that. And we also, if folks walking off the street, we also job them as well. So that's what we've been up to.
Quick question though, what do you consider larger companies and smaller companies?
Well, to come to your door, we have a minimum of 360, vaccinations that we will do. So, just because it's a massive logistical effort. So companies that don't have that kind of size workforce. So we're doing a lot of hotels, call centers, large manufacturers, distribution businesses, pharmaceuticals, etc. But if you're a smaller company, we work with you to come to have your folks come to Girl Guides, and we give them a real VIP service there.
So why you centered in Kingston? What's happening to country people, Mr. Melhead?
Country.
Okay.
Country, yep.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. So I'm asking why you don't have a base in the country like you do in Kingston.
Well, I'll have to look into that.
Please. We'll get your base in St. Anne. We'll get your base in St. Anne. All right. So what about
get me the demand as well? We need to make sure.
Oh yeah, I know. Rural people. Talk to us about that though, in terms of as we get this going. How is that going? Because is it that you find that those in the rural communities are a little bit more more hesitant than those in the urban?
We haven't really found that per se. I think what it is really just an asymmetry of information. I think maybe there's been more, it's because it's a bigger area. KSA has got more media saturation, so there's more education out there. So what we find is when we go into the rural parts, it's all about, telling people about the vaccine. We often have a doctor on staff who, they can ask questions, satisfy any concerns they have. Because there is a natural hesitancy to taking anything new, right? We all know change is something that, we have to be kind of coached and assisted in any way. So that's what we find. It's just there's not as much, information out there in the rural parts, and that's been part of our campaign is to really, increase that educational component.
Why this drive? Why the urge and the need for this? And where do we go today? We hear that some of we're expiring. Some of the vaccines are expiring tomorrow. What do you have, and how can you reassure people that they're not getting expired vaccine? Because that's going to be another kind of complexity. So go ahead.
No, my Jenny, I can tell the people out there. I've worked with the Minister of Health now for 6 months very closely, and one thing our public health system will not do is do anything that contravenes any of these important scientific or medical parameters. So I can assure the people of Jamaica, our health folks are on top of it. And if the vaccines are expired, they'll dispose of them, and certainly will not be used for the public. So the Ministry of Health is totally transparent on all the expiry dates for all the vaccines, and they will not use them past the vaccination date. So I can assure people in Jamaica that that's not going to be the case. With respect to the wider picture, why am I involved in this? Why is the private sector involved in this? Truthfully, the only measure that we really have is immunization. We can't mask and social distance and kind of defensively get ourselves out of this. We have to employ a tactic that is actually proactive, and that's vaccination. And what we've seen in more developed countries where their vaccination rates are about 60-70%, we've seen them returning to normal, right? I always tell folks, if you watch the Premier League, you see this.
Yes.
Inside.
Yes.
Is 70%, vaccinated. So there is a model for us to work towards, and it's the only way I see of us getting there.
Question: what about in terms of its relevance, since it is we have in UK hesitating to admit us? That's a big thing as well. People are saying, why bother when it is UK is not even accepting our vaccine? Is there any truth to that? Have I said it properly, and is that what's the situation?
So what's happening, Jenny, is that this thing is a learning curve for every government, right? It's an evolutionary kind of thing where as we learn more, etc. So what the UK has said, which is very different from the US and Canada, which are our other main trading partners, is they've said that we need to see you get your whole program up to snuff. It's nothing about the vaccination. The vaccines we've deployed, in fact, all the vaccines we've deployed have been used in the UK extensively. So it's nothing to do with that. It's really for the, them saying to us, we're currently on the amber list. So we have to get some things in order. And I think there are diplomatic efforts ongoing now to, see exactly what it is, what parameters we need to achieve to get ourselves in, on side with them. So it's nothing to do with the vaccines. It's nothing to do with our processes, but rather just, the UK's current entrance requirement. So we hope very soon to be able to satisfy them that we can be on that list of reliable countries.
So reports were incorrect that they were not accepting us with our AstraZeneca.
They're not. They're currently not accepting us with any vaccination. So whether you have Pfizer, Johnson & Johnson, AstraZeneca, they're not accepting us right now. We're not on the list. Now that means obviously we have to go through quarantine, etc., etc. So we're still waiting to hear what will happen. But I hope it'll be cleared up soon. I hope the government.
But it's not vaccine. It's just in terms of where they put us as a country.
Right. It's not vaccine specific.
Okay, that helps. Because I talked to a UK station and they were asking that question last week. So now you have me in terms of getting ready to answer that this week.
Information out there, but my information is correct in saying that it's program, not specific vaccine.
What's the message that you'd like to leave for workers? And because specifically you're targeting workers, that's what it is you're doing. Talk to us. What do you want to say to them?
Well, I want to put out a few things. One, I want to take people back to 2019, where the country was on a strong growth path.
Yes.
Employment was way down.
Yes.
People were starting to see, a Jamaica that could grow.
Yes.
And what we now have is kids are not in school, which breaks my heart. Honestly, as a Jamaican citizen, it's absolutely heartbreaking. We will almost be a year and a half of no face-to-face school. We still have a large number of hospitalizations. We're still seeing death. And so I don't know of any other plan, and I'd love to hear of any other plan that doesn't involve immunization. Like we've treated every pandemic in the past. The only plan that I see that's effective as a business person is immunization. So really, to my fellow Jamaicans, I would say, I think this is the path to follow, and I'd really encourage that every one of you to follow it, to get vaccinated and enjoy, the freedoms of being able to be about, feeling that you're protected from this awful disease.
Well, yeah.
Live again.
Well said. And when you say all of that, I had the same thought about the path we were on. I was just so impressed and so happy. You could feel it. You could feel it in your pockets. You could see it happening with industries and parties and everybody just getting there. All you had to do was continue to work on was crime. And now we got more to deal with than that. And now, so we're very happy. We're proud of you, Peter Melhado, Chair, PSVI, Logistic Operations Committee, and your committee for continuing to push. And we certainly hoping that we'll push through all of this. You be well and be safe, please. All right. Always. Bye-bye. Blessings. So y'all make sure you listen up. Do what you got to do. Get vaccinated. We want to make sure we get back to work, want to get back to face-to-face. And for sure, Mr. Melhado says his heart is broken. Mine is just definitely broken when you talk about kids not. Kids are supposed to interact. It's part of getting them ready for adulthood. If we don't, we're going to be losing not just a part of their childhood, but a part of their humanity. So that for me is very big that we don't have kids face to face. Very big. Anyways, do what you can. And as he says, okay, if you say don't vaccine, what then do you say? If you don't have that, then what? It's working for some people. We have watch households where people are vaccinated, not getting unwell, but then those who are not are unwell or even have passed on. So then do what you got to do so we can get back to some kind of normalcy. Have a good day. Be well, be safe. Xavier, see you tomorrow? Yeah, see you tomorrow. Yeah, take good care. Coming up now, we got contentious Aurora Tracy and darling, dearest Jerome. You thanks for being here, you Jita, Shana Kadian. We don't want to start calling name India, bless up. Thanks for being here, guys. Smiley's here. Smiley, say hi.
Morning.
You ready, Oran?
Oh, we're a long time.
It's your time. What you say? Yeah, pre next door, me notice. And that's what me wonder why you know like when police, yeah man, no my lecturer. Yeah, me know Jody, but she don't work with them. They alternate. Yes. And Jody, you like? Yeah. You know, them say Jamaican men spend, I'm not Jamaican, but men spend, I think it is like about 5 or 6 years of their lives looking at women. Can you imagine? You guys have been wasting time. Say, no, I told them now once you're talking Jamaican men, you're not talking so little. Jamaican men don't love when looking at women. You walk in and you feel a man in your back and you look and see man look for true.
Yeah.
Y'all are so sick down in your head. It don't make no sense. What do you look for?
We're turning by sight. We're turning by sight.
I'm one secret that we imagine a woman.
You gotta tell us. First, you're looking to see the girl as bumper. That's the first thing y'all are looking at.
Necessarily.
It's annoying.
Tell her the man, free my mind.
What you gonna do with bumper?
Think about things.
You walk up and down and look to see if a girl has bumper. Yeah.
Imagination room.
So we pass our gun and then you look. I imagine.
Sometimes the tasks are complimentary, you know.
Eh?
That's what I want to pop down, you know.
Yeah. That's true, man.
You know what?
Sure.
What? Oh, no problem.
Manufacturing with quality choice, affordability. Fueled by that great product, Cal's tomato ketchup, the richer, thicker, and more affordable ketchup, the people's ketchup, the family family.
Right.
Hannibal Ranch Vitamin C. Pop the cap, drop it in the water, let it fizz, drink, and enjoy. And of course, Pioneer Meat products for your chicken franks, your streaky bacon, bologna, salami, roast chickens, your hams, all guaranteed quality in your plate. Pioneer Meat products. Have some today. All right, Jenny. You know, when you see me have to do the sponsors credits.
Me know it go a trouble. Yes. Okay, no problem.
Myself and Jerome were just discussing it a while ago. You know the netballers, Connie Francis, the national netball team.
Yes.
They were preparing for a tri-nation series.
No, it is a double nation and men.
Double, not tri.
No, it's gonna be double nation and men. Yes.
But Jerome have grumbled same have a problem with the man that play.
Why?
We don't know him say like him say netball is a woman's sport.
Foolishness.
The man why
Foolishness. So women have to play basketball.
No man, no but women.
No man I say anything. Not so how come netball is a man's sport, but basketball is of course you play basketball. No, but men, yes, men. No, wait. You say women don't play netball?
Women
and basketball.
Men play no. Women play basketball. And
yeah, so we play basketball.
Things that women, some sports where man not play.
Why?
You see women not play NFL football? No.
Yeah, it's rough. We just have to protect the ladies, where that is concerned. No, that is your definition of it. I've played with the men. I want to be clear. No. No. Why? Look here, the difference in netball and basketball is that basketball is more confrontational. When you know, it's definitely more physical is a word. When you know, and then on top of that, in terms of the rules of engagement, where you keep on moving, you get called if you don't move. While we gotta stop before a pass. Which part of that is vagina and penis?
Netball is an effeminate.
No man, you don't answer me, man. Me say which part of that are penis and vagina? Which is beautiful. So why is it man not to play that?
Man, if you can play a masculine game.
No, but there's nothing unmasculine about netball. And when we play with the man, them not worrying now. Even if it we're not.
And Marva Bernard told me some time ago that the Jamaican national team they always practice against men.
Yes.
We have a problem with them practice against men to get them.
Yeah, that's our problem. I play serious. Yeah. So officially, me want to tell you. And then guess what? And me not care for no one. So then gear straight. Me not busy. No man, me just say. No, but Jenny not afraid to go there. So Jenny me near. Me don't afraid to go there. I have played weird enough, which is why we think that men don't play netball because it's too effeminate. So therefore, the effeminate men play netball. I'm just doing premising. I'm an English teacher, so I understand the premise you're going from, and that's not true. Yes, you have some male netballers who are gay, no doubt. You have some male netballers who are straight. We know me a go there, but my youth, Let me talk now. No, me no, but me not afraid to me attack. So I'm me respond to you. Me not afraid. So you have male ballers or gay male ballers or straight, and I am saying that there is nothing about the sport that makes it more male than female. Because when I play with those gentlemen, no romp with me, you know. I game them a play, you know, and the tricks of the trade that they bring to it is just gorgeous. How you think outside of just passing, doing the diagonal. I love that they fuse. As a matter of fact, I want to tell you, tell me nice, you know me talk now. We don't listen to me now. Listen to me now, young boy. Young. You know, you're gonna listen to me. I have one final point to make. The great news about what the men bring to a netball game is that they fuse it with basketball. So when I'm training with them, we're learning tricks. No, they put no. Me not about physicality. I'm talking skills. No, me not about. Look here. Me I tell you to them fuse. Lots of times they are because they fuse the basketball with the netball. So therefore they give us some styles that we don't even think of, because netball, the training is different from when you fuse the two. Them bad.
What they must have been playing at the female league?
No, we can't call it female league. Call it netball league. Oh, you got a female league. You're gonna still do the same thing. I just tell you enough to do. Not a female league. Have a netball league.
For men?
No. Yeah, well, I mean, yes, for men, because it's hard to beat them. Like, I think, like, I'm predicting that they're going to beat. They're going to beat. Although Wayne Shaw say, in the team, I'm going to beat them. Anyway, big up yourself. Gay or straight. Big up yourself. Fry, you gone, gay or straight, you gone. Yeah. Yeah, all right. You can't say no more that. Yeah.
You have it full life.
Yeah, you just talk openly. You're about to talk. Me still talk. Over to you.
Watch yourself.
Yeah, take
Sports
it,
Explosion
yeah.
Edition. Brought to you by
What you mean?
Foster. Is he there on the roster?
You don't know.
Jerome Foster, are you there on the roster?
I'm there.
Yeah, you want Jenny low IQ over point.
Yeah, but low IQ. Yeah. Why you wanted to say something else about it?
The point I am making is that there's a lot of interest that is going to be in the series. No, that is what I'm saying. I'm not talking about who must play and who not play.
But Jenny and her friend are going to watch it.
Yeah.
Me not going to watch it.
Why?
But Jenny and her friend, them like my friends are going to watch it.
But if even if a series, alright, so for instance, it's not Trinidad and if it was Trinidad and I heard that they were contacting Barbados, right?
Yes, it's Trinidad, Jamaica, and the men.
It's going to be a low-key series. What I'm saying, if you have Trinidad now and an invitational men's team, I don't think any interest is going to be there. That's just my point of view. I know that means netball because I've been to a numerous amount of training sessions with the Sunshine Girls, and I see that they train against the men. That is not the point that I'm making. I just feel that there's not going to be any form of interest towards the series.
No, not true.
It's serious.
Not true. Not true.
I hear you. No, Jenny says she and her friend, she and Xavier, them are going to watch it.
And Tamara.
And Xavier are going to cheer for the men's. Which team are cheer for Xavier?
Which team?
I'm not watching that one. I'm not watching that one.
You have to watch it, man.
I'm not watching that one.
Give me it.
Same DJ Xavier. I mean, same Jenny. All right. I wanted to engage Jenny
What do you mean by
in the
you not
netball
watch
discussion.
No, but like,
Why you not watch netball?
Jerome, I did that. We can
You
move
wanna
to
come
some
to watch
other
Aisha Clean and
Boom,
netball
bang.
team play?
Boom, bang. Quick and
No
fast.
answer me.
Let us go now to
the
Jamaica. Oh, before we go to Jamaica Premier League, Jerome. I have mention another female related issue. Samantha Fletcher. The female jockey on the table. I think she boots it over. Well, it's a historic
That's who I like.
3-time on. Is which race is? When was the last race there? Monday?